my heroes are potheads. So why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Peter Tosh said got to legalize. All my heroes are potheads.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another episode of Comics on Cannabis, where we hope you sit, smoke, drink, and chill with three of the coolest cats in the podcast world. I am your host, Ed Cho. With me is the Reverend Bob Levy. Finishing it out, we have Derek Michael. Behind the board, we have Ming Chen. We're going to get into our weekly doings, what your favorite podcasters do. We have a lot to talk about, such as, let's see, we're going to talk about the hazards of the porn industry. A lot of fun there. We're going to talk about the dumbest arguments you can have with your girlfriend or significant other. A lot of fun. So stay tuned. We do want to tell you about our friends at New Jersey Green Room before we get started, where they can provide you with all your CBD needs, whether it be flower, tinctures, edibles. They have what you need. They have locations in Hoboken, Montclair, Jersey City, West Village, Westfield, New Jersey, and Red Bank, New Jersey. They did open up in Asbury Park. They're going to do well there. I know it. They basically have everything you're looking for. They can hook you up with your CBD needs. Recreationally, medicinally, they have what you're looking for. If you cannot make it to any of those stores, do not worry. You can always go to thegreenroomnewjersey.com. Use discount code DW15 for all your CBD purchases and basically get that discount, get that CBD, get a better life. New Jersey Green Room, a quality place for your quality CBD. What's up, Mr. Levy?
Nothing, just working. I was painting all day. I just power washed and I did the front of the house, and then I'll move around the side tomorrow, Got things I got to do. We got to do the show,
I can't believe that this. What are we going to talk about to kick off? Now, ever since we even started, you were working on the house, my man. So now you're almost done. So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do with your time when the house is done, Bob?
Well, it's not going to be done. We decided to put a built-in pool, so that they're coming tonight to talk to them to sign a contract.
You're going to do an in-ground pool?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that's just a lot of work.
I'm not fucking doing it. You know what I mean?
I know, but it's a lot of disruption. It's going to be tractors all over your house. You're going to have to rip up your lawn again.
I don't care. No, I have a big block of cement they had back there, and so I said, hey, just fucking rip it up and fucking put the pool there, and fucking it'll be perfect across from the deck. And yeah, no, it's perfect. They're outside, it's great. It's no more inside.
It's an in-ground pool. How do they do that now? Do they actually dig around and place cement around it, or
there's a lot of different ways you can make it? I mean, you can have rocks inside of like a chain link fence looking thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you go to Florida, it's weird. They have like a big, like when I had the house in Florida, they have a big bathtub. It's like it looks like a giant bathtub.
It's a form,
and then they lower it. They lower it into the ground,
That's
and then
what I'm getting. It's a form.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's I'm not gonna. And then they whatever they do to it, and then they put like 3 feet of cement around it.
Yeah, there's concrete, and then there's the vinyl liners.
It's like
there's a lot of different.
Isn't it like fiberglass? Like in the pool, like
Yes.
fiberglass, and then because they just lower it. I didn't know they do that in New Jersey. No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a Florida thing.
No, we do it everywhere now. Come on, where you get your news from? Jesus Christ.
I don't fucking know. Well, you know what? Some of us don't have a house with a fucking pool, Mr. Rich Man. Mr. God comedian that can afford a brand new redone house with a brand new pool, power washed, all that good stuff. Look at this guy. He does it all, man.
I'm power washing. I like doing it.
I can see that, man. Your house is gonna be one hell of a house, dude. Like I'm a little jealous that your house is gonna like have all this great cool stuff in it.
Don't worry, you'll never see it.
Yeah, I'm moving in, Bob. You're gonna see my ugly ass there. Like, yo, Bob, I'm here. I'm gonna scare the fuck out of you and Gina. Why is Ed always fucking here?
You can stay in the litter box.
Why is this Asian guy always here? Get rid of him.
The cats ain't gonna be comfy with you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's what I need to hear. Outside of that, Bob, what have you been doing outside of that, too? Where you rocking that mic, man?
Just booking stuff for the future. I'm gonna go to Florida, Arizona, back to back, and then another gig in Florida in November. It's unbelievable. We're supposed to go to Vegas, right? Are we still doing
it?
Yeah,
in August. Yeah.
All right, well, tell that motherfucker we're coming. Was it August or July? I don't even
No,
know anymore.
it was in July. Then he moved it to August because he was like in August. It's weird. I guess I never really thought of it, but he was like, here's the thing. He was like, you go in July, like a lot of people go because of 4th of July and there's other stuff going. So he was like, in Las Vegas, August is really hot. Like it's just hotter. So he was like, a lot of people actually don't come to Las Vegas. So he's like, when you have a comedy show, more people will show up because
there's fewer people.
There's fewer people. Like the locals will show up and they'll go to comedy clubs, right? And you won't have as much. You don't have to. We don't have to compete against other rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like we show up, like a Comics on Cannabis show doesn't have to compete against other shows because no one's going to be in, there's no one really in Las Vegas. So that's
Wow.
that's how we saw it. Which is I never really thought of it that way, but it was pretty tactical. I thought.
Hey, it doesn't matter as long as he pays. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
I
We get our
don't
room
give a.
and we get our room and we get our room. Yeah, and our show. It's 2 shows too. Yeah, I should really talk about that. I have the dates. I don't want to fuck that up. But it's 2 shows. It's 2 nights and 2 shows.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is then. I mean, just give me the date later. Text it to me. I might have it down right. Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm
I think you do
stoned
have
all
it.
the
You
time.
bring your cat, man. I think everybody wants to see your cat.
He's just hanging out. He's like, I hear yous. I hear yous. He
We
got
all
to see his daddy today, so he'll
your
be
kid.
coming again.
Yo, your kid's band, dude. Fat Mez. Like I see that on Facebook, dude.
Mhm.
That your kid can not only play, that motherfucker can sing.
Yeah,
Like
it's
like
pretty
that.
amazing.
Yeah, that kid can do it all, man. Like if you don't check out Fat Mez or hear from the just my voice here, Google it, check out their Facebook page. They fucking rock, man. Like they got it together, dude.
No, they're having fun. They're having fun, not like porn stars. Those guys have fun. Imagine that getting paid to fuck people. I gotta go to work. I gotta fucking try. I don't care about the traffic. I'm gonna dump a load in some whore when I get there. Can you imagine that? You come and you're like, I'm gonna go to lunch. How
I
fucking great is that?
It's a great job, man. It's I think the as far as I hear, the industry has changed because now you have there's all this testing, STDs, things like that. So it's all changed. But more oddly enough, which Derek has brought to my attention, he came across an article where there's actually hazards in the porn industry where
Yeah,
people
a lot of injuries, a lot of
pe-
injuries.
people
Yeah.
actually get hurt. Now, that's a good kind of hurt, man. If you're gonna get hurt doing something, right, it's by banging a chick in the ass. Like if you're gonna explain how you got hurt, that's the way to do it. Because there's only so many ways you can get hurt. I think.
You can't hurt their feelings.
Uh,
There's no way. I mean, come on. It's like if you're way past that, it's like imagine that you have to tell your parents you're doing that, and it's like, how do you do that? You raise a beautiful young girl, and next thing you know, she's saying, "Oh God, I won an award for anal. I didn't want to say anything last year." How do you come out with that?
Wouldn't you be proud?
No,
How
I
can
mean,
how can you not be proud about that?
I'd be
How do you win
proud.
an award?
Hey, man, they
at
have
all. I mean, I get it.
they have those awards. What are they called?
No, I know, AVN and
Yeah,
and whatnot.
man. We were
Yeah,
invited to go to that 1 year before COVID.
right,
We got,
right.
but I just don't see like there's got to be a certain sense of. I mean, I'm sorry, there has to be a certain sense of pride. If you're a porn star and you win an award, like people are like watching it, and there's got to be a certain sense of pride. It can't like you ever see the AVNs? Of course, we all seen the.
I was
AVNs.
there. I was there. I did
Yeah,
it. I hung out there. Yeah. I mean,
and
but it's like, yeah, they get it. They're excited because their money goes up. You know what I mean? You win fucking Dick Sucker of the Year, you're gonna be fucking getting booked a lot,
Derek knows all about that.
right?
Wow.
All I know is this.
Just run over by a truck. Didn't even see it come.
Hey, man. All I know is this. Is if you're gonna do porn,
Mm.
if you're gonna do porn, you know what you're signing up for, man. You know what you're signing up for.
I agree that's all you know.
But I mean, that's what you're signing up to go out. You're signing up to suck dick, to get fucked in the ass, have a threesome, do whatever you need to do, like
And free drugs.
and free and free drugs
Yeah.
and the whole nine. You know what you're getting involved in. So I don't feel bad. Like who's that one girl? She was she wore a Habib. that thing. She was Indian, and then
that'd be Mia Khalifa. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know who Mia Khalifa is?
No.
You don't know Mia Khalifa?
She has a clit. Don't they take their clits in that country?
I don't know who she is.
Yes, it's one woman, Mia Khalifa. So she apparently was just going to try to do porn. She was like this Indian or Arabic. They made her put a thing on her head, one of those Habib things. Yeah, there she is. And then what ended up happening, she became probably the most popular porn star ever or something like that. And she's only done like maybe like 9 or 10 scenes.
But that happens because of the fact, I like the one with the glasses on. Look
That's
at
her.
that. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I see. I know they're all her, but I'm saying I like that look. I don't want to fuck the one. That one was to the left. She looks like a fucking. She just made breakfast and she's gonna clean up. You know, I want them to look dirty and fucking. Like a whore. You got. That's what your job is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. I would find her a clit.
Ed, be honest. How famous did she actually have to be to wind up on your radar?
She was fucking dude. Everybody fucking knew about her.
Okay, all right, just
Ming, help me out here. You knew who she was, right?
1000%.
It wasn't like you had to be a porn person. It was like it
helped though.
No, it actually made like news that like she was getting death threats from like from like ISIS and shit. Yeah, or crazy shit like that.
Death threats from ISIS for sucking dick. Wow.
Because you can't do that. Yeah, you can't be wearing that and talking about like, whatever their God is and Allah and shit, and then be sucking cock.
So these fuckers, they get how many virgins when they fucking die?
Like 70 something.
70 virgins are complaining about somebody sucking dick. What are they going to tell those 70 virgins to do? Sit and have tea?
You got to teach them how to suck dick. That's the fucking worst thing. It's like it's the stupidest idea ever. That religion for virgins. Fuck that shit. I want a filthy whore that knows where to put a dick in her ass.
What the fuck she's doing? Go up with a bunch of people that are like, what do I do now?
Yeah, it's like, is there directions with this? I had no idea. But like, they getting mad because of the religion, but it's okay. If two guys are sucking each other's dick, that happens a lot now. You know what I mean?
That happens a lot over there.
That happens a lot over by you.
That happens a lot over there. That's not cool, man. Really? Well, it's cool. I mean, if you want to do it. But I didn't think that was normal in their thing.
When something is forbidden so fucking fiercely, that's when it becomes a feast for somebody that has whatever, whether you're rich or something, like the actors like flying little boys to island and little girls, you know what I mean? Like that's like weird shit. And when it gets the creepier, there's people that are so fucked up in the head and think they're above the law that they can do what they want.
I mean, I guess, but
it's like the Catholic Church.
Yeah. Oh, look at them. They get caught all the time. You know what I mean? That's why I never went to church. Not because I'm not Catholic. But no, because I didn't want to.
You want somebody like putting his tongue in your ass, like a priest or something like that? That's why you didn't go? That was the only reason?
Well, the way you say it, maybe I will go now. I mean,
some people went for the prayers, he went for the sex.
Yeah. I'm not here for God. I'm here for the cock. Can you imagine that? You like, how family's proud, like, like a good, family that goes to church. They'd be, go talk to the priest, Billy. They put him in like tight shorts, like Angus fucking from AC/DC. You know what I mean? They got him walking around like that.
Visual.
Yeah, but like they come, go ahead, go over there. It's like walking by a fly going by a spider's net. You know what I mean? They're gonna grab him, fucking boom. Next thing you know, they wrap him up, and guess what? Somebody's getting sued 30 years later.
I've never been to a confession. I'm not Catholic, so I've never actually talked to a priest, or a priest never tried to touch me. I don't think.
No. I never went out.
I'm just saying. I don't even know what it's like. Like, well, Derek, you guys do. I mean, Derek, this guy. I'm not trying.
I grew up Roman Catholic.
I'm not trying to sound stupid, but you go into this box. I've seen it on TV. Right? You go into this box and you tell the priest that.
No. Actually, the screen goes up. The screen goes off, and then you jerk off. Then when the screen, that's different, right? That place I went to.
I think that's the same place, Bob. From what I hear, I think it's the same place.
Yeah, the thing opens. Some fucking guy with a big hat fucking comes on you.
There it is. Okay, what is this? Wait,
confessional.
Ming, is
confessional.
that okay? I thought that was a fucking.
That's the peep show.
That's a peep show. Wait, Derek's like, no, that's
It's a confessional.
That's a confessional.
Same
So
thing.
It's a confessional. Yes.
Believe me.
All these years, Derek's like, wait, that's not the. That's what my priest told me to go for fucking 20
There
years.
it is. There it is. Hello, Father.
Yeah, it's a confessional. It's got the coin slot and everything.
Come on, Derek. I mean, I've never done it. Derek, you've done it?
To confession?
Yeah.
You have to go for communion. I think that was the only time I went.
Yeah.
I think it was a communion or confirmation. I don't remember.
No, confirmation. It
was one or the other.
Yeah, but I never talked to any type of creepy like dude like that. That's scary shit right there, man. It's like,
well, they're not actually facing you. They're facing like the door. Well, it's not even a door. Like where the church that I went to had like a curtain, and so everybody outside could hear everything you've done.
And it had a little round hole in the wall.
And when that came out, you picked a flavor.
Wow. What do you got, mice here? Well, it looks like somebody ate through that wall there.
And a glory hole Catholic church.
A glory hole.
It's a glory hole Catholic church. All right, you know what? Now we're really veering. But let's get back to the porn injuries. What is that article? What is the injuries? Ming, what are the injuries that we're looking at here? We kind of got off the subject and we got. Yeah, we go off the rails here. We go off the rails here. All right. So what are we doing here? How do we? Derek, you read this, right? What are the?
All right. So here's the article. Performing for such a long time can have adverse effects on vaginas or breasts. Yeah, vaginas may get rashed and bruised or bleed during rough and continuous penetration, while breasts can develop blood clots if sucked vigorously for a long time.
That shit happens without porn, though. I mean, that shit happens to fucking girlfriends and shit.
Or in confessionals.
Like that doesn't. You don't have to get porn to get that.
No, that just happens when you're being a whore.
Exactly.
You don't have
exactly.
So the vagina looks like it's like just battered and fucking one lip is like this, you know.
Probably because of that guy with Peyronie's disease, right?
Yeah, we got that.
It was a bent dick that went down the wrong pipe.
Well, hold
That'll happen, man. That'll happen. And you breaking a dick will be the number one. You have to people break your dick. You know, I don't know how long you're out for.
I think that might be it. You do break a dick. Well, this guy here had doggy style and he threw his back out. All right, but look, man, this could happen to
I've done that.
Jesus this could happen to anybody. Like I'm right, can't it? Like it doesn't have to be porn. It's like you could just these are just the hazards of fucking someone.
Yeah, no, I've thrown my back out reaching for a cigarette. Come on. I mean, this is fucking bullshit.
Wow, that girl got a fucking cell phone stuck in her ass on vibrate and they couldn't get it out, so she had to go to a hospital to get it removed.
You see?
Wow. Okay. See, that's what we're talking about. Now that's interesting.
And the doctor's like, I have a tool that I can use to try to get it.
See, that's interesting.
Can you hear me now?
See, all right, that's what we're talking about here. Not just throwing your back out, getting a telephone stuck up your pussy and not being able to get it out.
Wow,
that's interesting. While it's on vibrate, that's interesting shit. What else?
That was the big turn on, huh? Just put it on vibrate, huh? And have somebody call you, huh?
But who jams it a fuck up there where you can't get it out? Like so far you can't get it out?
Not with these prices.
It's funny.
Wow.
That was the big one. Like that was the big because I'm just thinking, yeah, you crack your dick. Like you ever have sex and you're sick, like your dick like cracks, some shit like that. Let's see here.
Your dick crackles?
No, one time I was having sex, my dick like cracked like a knuckle. It was
like fucking Rice Krispies.
But I was fucking this chick and it was this weird crack and I don't know what it was. I think it was my dick, but it felt like it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, generally when your dick starts making sounds.
Hey, you know what? The way if you're gonna get injured anyway, man, having sex is the way to do it, right? I mean, right?
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
because you got to stop, and you know it's embarrassing. You can't stop. You know, it's not like a rain delay. You know, in baseball, you can't just sit there and wait it out. It's done at that moment because
Well,
everybody laughs at you when you hurt
what do
yourself.
you mean everyone? How many fucking? What's this everyone? Everyone? How many people are you fucking in front of? Jesus
Everyone
Christ.
at that particular
He's
parish.
yeah, when that
Yeah.
happens, everyone's fucking laughing at you. What the fuck's the matter with you?
Which they're gonna tell people, you know, you can't look. That's when you got to do your best work because it's gonna get out either way. If you're good, it's gonna get out. If you're bad, it's gonna get out. Because you know why? Go back to the old saying: women can't shut the fuck up. They really can't. They talk all the time.
You think they really talk about sex after they have sex with us? You think they really go back to their girlfriends, their moms, their daughters, and say, "Hey, this guy sucks in bed. This guy's a fucking beast in bed."
Dude, when
you think that really happens?
Dude, when I was in fucking college, I remember I used to hang out with these girls in Chambersburg, and there was like 6 of them that lived in this one house, and one of them was dating this guy that I knew on the hockey team, I believe, and they had just broken up, right? So we're all sitting there. Me, one of my friends, and the 6 girls are all sitting in this room on the couches. And she starts reading a fucking letter that he wrote her. And the letter was just like, "Oh, you were so proud of me after I did this. And I can't believe that you chose me out of all." And she was making fun of him and making fucking funny faces the whole time she was doing this. And I was like, holy shit. Right then and there, I was like, I will never, ever, ever write a girl a letter.
Well, that's just him being stupid.
Never.
That's just him being stupid. You don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying they're every bit as bad as we are.
Oh yeah, they're worse. They're worse. They clog toilets too, like animals in fucking clubs. Am I right? They're like fucking. It's always the woman's fucking room is always flooded. You got some whore trying to take a fucking sneak in and take a leak when you're waiting online. You know, it happens every time you go out because they throw everything down the toilet. You know, the tampons, fucking pocketbooks, shoes. They're fucking insane.
Okay. That really kind of sucks, man, because now you're making me paranoid from when I'm fucking a chick and she's going back to people saying, "Is he good? Is he not good? Is he suck? Does he not suck?"
Yeah, but the girl you're fucking, most of her friends are dead, probably.
Okay, I knew that was coming.
Wow.
It was a softball. It was a softball. He was ready. He was ready to fucking knock that one out. I just lobbed it to him. I fucking just lobbed it to him.
How's she doing? How's your old lady doing?
Literally.
She's good. She's good. Actually, the funny thing is, I was just talking about how my back is a little bit tweaked out because like I kind of like threw out my back a little bit because I was kind of like I think I was going a little bit too hard on her the other day and kind of threw my back out a little bit.
You fucking threw your back out. I was fucking crippled, you cocksucker. You can't even fucking fuck without hurting yourself.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't like it was it was in a circumstance where it was in a car. It was in my, that's it. Like it happened in a car, and you have to.
She wants to be 18 so fucking bad again.
Touch yourself sometimes. You know what? Sometimes, Bob. You know what? In today's day and age, when you're feeling amorous and you guys need to get it on, you do it in a car. You know that's what people do now. You know, it's like we're not all like you, where you know what? You're old school, where you can have boring sex in a bed. You got to move shit around a little bit, dude.
Why don't you just fucking take a blanket to the park?
Yeah.
Have a picnic.
I'm not going through all that trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna have a dick-nick.
I'm not going through all that trouble.
A dick-nick. I like that. A dick-nick. You can have a dick-nick, Ed, with her or some other guy.
My let me tell you something. You want to call her old lady, or the girl knows what she's doing. I had a good time, and I think I threw my back out a little bit.
She should learn by now. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, I mean, the girl's had practice for fucking how long? Her clit must fucking just fucking waddle like a fucking speed bag.
You love that, don't you? You love that.
I love that. You know what I mean? That you're trying to bang her in the car to bring back her youth and that. Come on, that's fucking ridiculous. Why do you want to bang her? Nobody wants to fuck in a car. You fuck in a car when you have to. That's it.
Well, we had to. At that point, you know what? We had to. It was the moment was there, Bob. You ever have it when you just have to fuck? You got to do it right there. You can't wait.
Yeah, I got through out of that movie.
Well, you got to fucking do it. And that's what happened. And you know what? It was good. It's good. It brings back your youth, and it's better than like it's not boring. How about that?
How about this? You know what? You want to last longer? Fuck her at the gas station and just look at the prices. You'll be like, oh fuck, you'll be thinking about every fucking thing.
Prices are not good right now. I can't see what I filled up my tank and the shit cost me like 50. I have a 4-cylinder car. It was $52. $52 for fill up my fucking tank of gas.
I put gas in the other day, $40. Right, I went to Staten Island, came back, drove her to work. I forgot to get. I almost ran out of gas in Philly. I put 40 fucking. You know what I mean? And I was like, I was cursing out Biden in the car. I was.
No, don't do that with Derek here.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Don't do that with Derek.
Here we go.
He'll tell you how this is great. How how it's okay because as long as we don't have mean tweets. Like this is great.
Mean tweets? What the hell does that have to do with it?
And this is as long as Donald Trump's not mean tweeting, it's okay to have $5 an hour gas. Good.
Don't mistake me for your sister.
Okay.
Oh.
No. She's liberal too. She's liberal too. But it's look, man. I when I see the gas prices and I put gas in. And it's the shit's expensive, and I'm sorry, this shit wasn't like this under previous.
Anybody, it's been hasn't been like this.
That's true. Ridiculous. This is the highest gas prices we've ever had, 100%.
But thank God Ukraine is fucking getting our money. Thank God, because I mean, come on, it's like at least give money to the winning team that's going to win, right? It's like you came in last place here.
Here's a participation. Remember the participation? What was that? Participation trophy.
Participation trophy. Yeah,
they started doing that when I was like 14, something like that.
Yeah, you can be a loser and still get a trophy. I fucking hate that. That was the worst thing ever. That was the worst thing ever. Or you could be a kid. You could be the worst kid on the fucking team and you still get a trophy.
There's no winning and losing anymore if you're under a certain age.
Fucking worst.
That's amazing. It is fucking amazing. How to teach in people. You have to have some kind of drive to do good in everything.
Of course.
Because that's how you make a living in the future. Maybe, you have to have a drive to do stuff.
That's pretty much all of China.
Yeah. Oh, that's all they do. They fucking, as soon as they're born, they fucking put a pencil and glasses on them.
And they become doctors and lawyers and they become awesome.
Well, most of them.
Hey, I'm not Chinese, dude. But Ming is, and Ming is uberly successtional. So, right? Come on, Ming, talk to me.
Yeah. What does uberly mean again?
Uberly.
Is that good or bad? I don't.
You have to ask the driver.
You're highly accessible. You're highly successful.
Yeah, I have a good Uber rating. That's what.
Drives for Uber as well. No, you're absolutely right. I think we talked about that a while ago. The stupidest thing is a participation trophy. There are people out there that think it's a good thing because kids should always be patted on the back just for trying. Yeah, but not if you suck. Look, I don't want to sound mean, but if you suck, okay, if you're not giving your all out there, and you suck at your sport, you don't deserve a trophy. You're just trying. You just don't. I mean, it sounds a little mean. But I'm sorry, the kid that tries, the kids that come in first place, second place, third place, that are giving it their all, they deserve a trophy.
Well, yeah,
because not little Jeremy, who's doing jack shit. They just don't deserve it.
I'm telling Jeremy, you said that.
No, look, you just don't deserve it. And if anyone has a problem with that, and fuck you, I don't really care because it's just true, right? Why do you want to give it? Why do you want to give a trophy to everybody? Yeah. Why?
Well, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with failing. I mean, pitchers do it, hitters do it.
I do it every
all
day,
the time.
every fucking day.
But you don't get celebrated for it.
Right? You don't get celebrated for it.
No. Right?
It's the stupidest fucking thing. I can't stand it. I had an argument with my girl, like a girlfriend years ago. Like it was ridiculous. Her brother, like he was so bad, and I was like he was so.
He's still mad about it. Look at him. He's reliving this moment right now.
Well, because I remember it was a baseball game. I think I told you it was a baseball game, and this kid sucked, and I was like, it was so bad because like they were down. And then the kid comes up in Little League, and everyone's like putting their head on their fucking face, going like, nothing's gonna happen. This isn't the movies. This kid's he sucked yesterday. He sucked all season. He's not gonna hit a home run now. But still, I remember at the end of every season they have the the ceremony, and he got a trophy, and he was so fucking proud. And I was like, "What are you proud at?" Like he was holding it up like he earned something. All you had to do was sign your name and just get on the field.
You know who came up with the idea to give everyone trophies? The
Who?
trophy people.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like who came up with fucking Valentine's Day? Fucking candy people.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And a fat chick.
That wanted candy.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
It's the argument. Just talking about it makes me sick, dude.
Are you mad because he got picked ahead of you?
Yeah, that was it too. Actually, you know, that was it too. Yeah, there's certain things I feel that you know what? Everything I say too, because even talking about this, I'm gonna get shit being like, well, they're little kids and they deserve to be patted on the back. They don't. You're a dad.
Yeah.
They don't. Right?
I pat my son on the back when he does something good. You
Right.
can't do it. They don't grow up to. They grow up to fail. They grow up to be 20%, and that's okay. You know, you
Mhm.
have to work at things in your life.
You know what? You know what the best system for figuring out how good you are at something was? And this happened when we went to school, like way back in the day before all this fucking sharing shit happened, right? It was when you went to fucking gym class, right? And the gym teacher picked out 2 people and said, pick your team.
Yeah.
Those are the
You
best guys, though.
fucking knew that if you were last, you sucked. Like everybody's like, oh man, I gotta take fucking Ed.
That does suck, Ed. I wouldn't be able to deal with that being a unique athlete and everything. I was always picked right away, if not being the captain.
Oh, jeez.
But you know, it's like I look at the other people like Ed sitting there, and they're just standing there. Now it's down to just Ed and another guy, and the kid sitting there with fucking, you know, fish sticks in his pocket, and they go, "I'll take him." You know, it sucks, man. I know what you're going through. I've seen it.
I've never experienced it. I was always taken because I was fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
I was fucking amazing at it. I was the one.
And you still are.
Thank you. I was one of those fucking Asian guys that knew how to run, could do it all.
Well, you were a track guy, right?
I was a track guy. I was track, baseball. I did all.
You played baseball for your high school?
I did all that good stuff. I did play. And then I did really well after that. And then when I tried out for the Thunder and then the Boston Red Sox. But you have to understand here too. When you're an Asian kid, there's a certain stigma on you. Well, people don't think you're the great athlete. You know,
well, I would think you're going to bunt.
The infield comes in right away.
I get up and everybody comes in. Heads up.
Wow.
It's not going to go further than 20 feet.
And the one kid that sucks, that's in right field, stays all the way out while everyone else came in. That happens all the time. But yeah, I mean, so you were track, right? I mean, to me, that's stupid. Running. You know, it doesn't sound stupid. I mean, I run around a circle with a bunch of other guys with fucking shorts on.
Usain Bolt, man. Usain Bolt was amazing. You're gonna say he wasn't an athlete?
No, he's not. He's just fast.
He's
What did he do?
fast as fuck.
But what does he do when he gets there? He does nothing when he gets there.
Thief.
He runs, you motherfucker. What do you mean? He runs faster than any human being, man.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't
in the world.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything when he gets there. He runs there first, and he stops because he doesn't know what to do. They run to a fucking paper, and then they just go, and they just stand there, and other people finish, and it's like so stupid.
You don't think track is a real sport?
No,
It's just not manly to have to celebrate something where a guy finishes first.
Oh, he was so fast. Ooh, you feel that breeze when he went by? Nobody said that. Nobody's ever said that. It's the stupidest thing. It's like, and then we're going to put fucking goddamn wood there and you're going to jump over it. And then you're going to jump over another one.
The hurdles. Yeah, that's hard to do, fucker.
It's stupid to do. That's why it's hard to do, because nobody wants to do it. Who wants to jump over wood?
You can't fucking do it. That's why you're jealous. Admit that you're jealous. Admit you can't do it. Admit you can't even run. Admit you never could run.
I can go. I'll like in 12 feet. I can come up with a pretty fucking fast speed. Okay, but I'm not gonna go jump over hurdles. It makes no sense. How many kids have jumped over a hurdle when they were younger? Nobody, because it was stupid. Only a few kids. What are you? I can't play football. I can't play hockey. I can jump over wood. Okay, stupid. Go jump over wood. That's what happened.
Go jump.
Look, man, track. It's okay. All right. Quick question, then, Bob. Quick question. Here we go. Track's not a sport, right?
No,
It's golf.
just barely.
Okay, wait a minute. So golf is a sport. Track is not.
Because fucking golf could be exciting unless somebody fucking hits you with a javelin when you're running around because they can't. They got all these idiots on one fucking field. You know, they got the javelin, somebody with a fucking big metal thing by their ear, pushing it, throwing it. It's ridiculous. You get hit by that shit. They put them all together one day because it's ridiculous. It's the misfits of what they say is a sport. It's not a sport. It's a gathering of idiots.
Golf. Derek, you think golf's a sport?
Yes, I do, because I've tried it and it's really fucking hard.
You take away the ball, it's just walking.
You could say that about baseball and football too.
Take away take away the ball. Take away the ball, it's just walking, right?
Yeah, and if you take away your dick, it's just sexual assault anyway.
Look, man.
It doesn't make any sense. Stop it with the lies and that. Golf is you have to have fucking you have to know how to fucking hit a little ball fucking all these yards to a fucking goddamn little hole with a stick in it. Are you kidding me?
I want people to comment. I really do. What's more of a sport, golf or track and field?
Oh, definitely.
Golf or track?
Definitely.
What's more of a sport? Let's find out. We'll see what happens. Like our listeners.
Why did you add field? Now you have two things. Golf is one. You have track and field.
It's track. It's called track and field. Hey, Dick, it's called track and field. That's what it's called.
You can't have two. It's golf and what? Golf and
track and field. Is it called track and field?
Is it called golf and kickball? I mean, no, it's not. Stop it.
It's called track and field. Man, track and field.
Right, but there are several events in track and field. He's just talking about the ones that include running, not shot put and the other.
Oh, okay. So shot put is a sport? More of a sport than running?
No.
Okay. Javelin?
None of it is. Javelin? No.
Well,
that's
field.
prehistoric shit.
That's field.
That's dinosaur shit, man. That's when it's the only time you should have a javelin is there's a dinosaur outside your fucking cave. Okay? That's the only time. How did that still somehow here? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that people would go, oh, God, let's go to the javelin toss or whatever the fuck it's called. You know, it's Saturday night. Oh, we're going to get some ass there. All the hot chicks go there.
Nobody. Well, no one says it's a pussy sport. It's a sport where you're going to get like a lot of trim. My thing is it I don't know. It goes back. Track and field goes back to like the Roman ages. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's okay. But like you go to what do you do? And you go up to the chick and go, I run. I run, baby.
You don't think Usain Bolt gets pussy? You don't think Usain Bolt gets pussy?
He does it because he's got a fucking 8-foot dick, probably.
There we go.
That's why he got it. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ. But it's like women ain't gonna go, you're a runner? Oh my God. Can you run over there for me? Are you serious? Ed, listen to yourself.
I am listening to myself, man. It's hard to fucking do. It's hard to do.
No, when you're young, you can run. That's what you do. You fucking you're running your whole every day. You get outside, you're running, you're doing something. You know, nobody's fucking like, oh, let's do it on a fucking course.
Golf is barely a sport. Track and field is not a sport. Billiards.
How is that a fucking sport? It's fucking something you do when you're drunk. You're drunk, you fucking play pool. You got a better chance of getting pussy from playing pool than you do running.
And it's still not a sport. Neither is darts.
That was the question. I remember they were saying, what are they going to make an Olympic sport? It was going to be darts? Bowling. Talk to me about bowling.
No, not a sport.
Oh, look, Bob's thinking about that.
It's a hobby.
No. Bob's thinking about that.
It's an activity.
It's a place that you can go in any shape and drink and do a sport. So it's pretty good. You know, you're gonna see a lot of tubs of shit there. There's no doubt about it. Especially, you know, you go there on on a Friday night, because they're not getting any ass. So that's their big night when they're off from work. I just got paid. I might play 4 games tonight. Look
They're
at
not
my new shoes.
They're not world-class athletes, but
No,
so bowling's
they're
not a sport. Bowling's not a sport either.
It shouldn't be.
No.
It shouldn't be. It's like a.
I would agree with you there. I'm agreeing with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. But track and field, that's fucking hard, man. Like it's the 4x4, the relay. That shit's fucking hard, man. You gotta train.
4x4. I wish you ran by and I hit you in the fucking head with a 4x4. It's the stupidest fucking thing. I have to knock some sense into you with a fucking 4x4.
It's measure things only by athletic ability. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then track is, because it's hard and because you need to be in really good shape to do it if you're going to be successful at it.
Yeah.
You could look at it in that regard as a sport, but it's not something anybody wants to watch, which is our premise.
I don't say that either. I'm not saying no one watches the WNBA, but that exists.
Wow.
Nobody watches that.
The WNBA is there.
Here
Nobody
we go again. Sorry, ladies. We'd like to say we're sorry because of Ed, for what he's going to do. He's always getting in trouble because talking about, he runs. And what's the one when you run and you jump in the sand?
Long jump.
The long jump.
Oh, that one. Oh, God. They must have fun at the beach with these people, huh?
That's track and that's field. Right?
No, it's sand. It's not field.
It's
beach, track and beach.
That one's pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. That one's actually pretty stupid. But I don't know, man. Once again, I want to hear from everybody to see if I think Ming, track and field sport, yes or no?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, hear that?
Yeah. Come on.
You hearing that?
Come on. How many people can run? How many people will even get up and run like 10 feet? Come on. Yeah.
So you saying Bolt's an athlete?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
See that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay, you just ruined it. You just fucking ruined it.
You just screwed it up for Ed. You just screwed it up for Ed.
You were doing so good until you brought that fucking weirdo. He
was a man before he went for the broad jump.
Oh wow.
Like man, you ruined it. You ruined. Like,
why would he want to become a woman and get paid less?
Oh shit! Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get shit for that, guys.
No, because that's what you were saying before the show. You were saying that how women shouldn't, like in the soccer, they shouldn't get paid as much as men, even though more people watch it.
What? You see how he set this up? He was like, just before we got on, and you were saying men shouldn't get paid as well. I didn't say that. What I said was,
remember, dude, you got to watch it. Those domestic abuse charges.
Look, man. Look, let's go back into this. Well, I was on another podcast before, and it was a sports talk podcast. They said, Ed, what do you think about the women's soccer team getting the same money as the men's soccer team, whether it be World Cup? And I didn't agree. So what I said was, look, they should get, if they want to have a flat fee, they each get paid $1,500 a game, something like that. I'm all for that. But do they deserve the same money? No, because they're not bringing in the same revenue. They're not bringing in the same revenue. So if you don't bring in the same revenue, it's business. So the guys should get paid more. Or if the girls got paid more, then they would get paid more. But I never said they should get paid less. I'm just saying I didn't agree that they should get paid the same thing as men because the men bring in billions of dollars where the women don't. So why?
Yes, they do. The women do.
They do not. They do not get paid the same. They do not bring in the same revenue.
They bring in bigger than the men. They're better than the men every year.
They're bigger and better. Yeah, that's true, right? But they don't bring. Nobody cares, Bob. So if nobody cares and watches, they don't bring in the money.
They don't bring it. They are a better team as far as against other
competition. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
They are much better.
They're not better. You know what?
They're much. I'm not saying that they're better than the men's team in soccer. What I'm saying is that they're better than all the other female teams that are out there.
Because every country doesn't give a shit, and they don't fucking. All the players suck. We're the only country that give a shit about our players, and that's why they're good.
Which is why they don't bring in the same kind of advertising revenue.
I get that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why they shouldn't get paid the same amount of money.
Right. So you're saying that they should get a flat fee because basically they're lesbians that have no tits.
I didn't say that, no. But now that you bring it up,
he was thinking it.
Let's talk about it.
I would love to see one of these lesbian soccer players beat the fuck out of you one day. That would be the funniest thing. I would love for one of them, like I only know one name, Mia Hamm, but she's married. But like, you know what I mean? Like one of them just with like purple hair, blonde, yellow, all
Yeah,
together.
the weirdos. Yeah.
Yeah, just come and fucking beat the fuck out, like slap the shit out of you.
Okay.
And then give him a participation trophy.
See, they say that'll never happen. That'll never happen because you have to enter my zone.
Your zone.
You have to enter
your
my
zone of comfort.
Right, yeah,
and
exactly.
silence.
And if you're like a soccer playing lesbian, you're not going to make it in my zone.
So you're saying that? Okay, you're saying that there is not a woman can't be as strong as it can beat up a man. So like you're saying that
No, I can't.
you okay? So you can beat up any woman.
No, I can't. I would get my ass kicked by what's that UFC player? That girl, she used to be good.
Ronda Rousey.
She'd kick the fuck out of me, right? Absolutely, obviously. But should Ronda Rousey get? Well, she should see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so she should get paid as much as a guy, and I have no qualms about that because she's fighting. She's fighting women. She's the best in her field, right? They're not. She's equal to a guy because they bring in the same revenue. When she fights, people want to watch. Pay-per-views are paid. So yes, she should get paid the exact same, if not more than a man. But the women's soccer team, they don't bring. Yes, they win, but nobody watches. They don't bring in revenue.
So what you're saying is it's not just about talent. It's about marketability.
Of course, you know this.
Okay,
you know this. Don't even try, Derek.
No, I know. I'm just clarifying because you're not. No. I'm clarifying.
I'm gonna get the shit I always do. I am fine,
dude. I am clarifying because you're not being specifically, as far as why you're saying this. If you're going to say it, then explain why. Because they're not bringing in the revenue.
Right?
Because they're not marketable. Mm-hmm. Because nobody's watching. So if they're not on television and getting advertisements from all of these, Gillette and big companies, Crest, all these, companies that want to spend money for ads because they know thousands, millions of people are watching, then they shouldn't get a percentage of
the same. They shouldn't get the same money. That's what I'm saying.
But I would say I watch the women. I watch women. I don't watch the men's soccer.
It's because you're gay. Women. That's why.
It's not because
you're gay. It's because
they're better.
You watch the WNBA too, right?
I don't watch it.
Do you watch women's fucking hockey too? What else do you watch? Women's wrestling?
I watch women's hockey because you can't tell they're women with everything on them,
So you watch.
They have a skirt.
You watch women's soccer?
If the Olympics are on, I'll watch the women. I've never watched the men's soccer because to me it's boring, and the women are pretty good. They're a good bunch of guys.
I'm gonna get shit. Okay, no matter what you guys say, I'm gonna get shit. Here's the thing. You're right.
Here it comes.
No. Bob is right. To watch them, because I watch the women's soccer too. They're hard to root for because they're a bunch of assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just a bunch of assholes.
No,
like,
they're just gonna save the world, like everyone else wants to save the world. Just play soccer.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. You don't see the guys doing weird shit like that. And you know what? If you're a female, can I ask you a question? Seriously, why not be the best in your own? No, don't give me a regard. If you're a female, right? Why not be the best in your own sport? Why do you have to compare yourself to men? Why?
Well, why are they going to be like, okay, now you can be a man that can't compete with men, now can be a woman and take away women's scholarships, which I think is wrong.
That's correct.
I don't think that should be happening. And I don't think any woman should be in any races. They should just walk away until they say, once they walk away, then they'll do something because they have to.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to do anything until you can't win. You're not going to win. You can't, like Ed was saying earlier, a woman is like 20% of a man, basically. What was that? You said about 20%?
No, I didn't say that, but thank you. I agree with you. Derek knows I agree with that too. I don't think a transgender should play under women's sports. If you're a guy and you identify as a female, good for you. Okay. But should you race against actual females and take away their scholarships? No, not for it.
Yeah, No, because that's what, like, women, the scholarships are just for basically, certain things like swimming, running. I guess they do that, right? It's
Yes.
not like softball. Like they're not going to do it for softball, really. Well, maybe
Okay.
now,
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I don't think that they do.
Do they have scholarship for softball?
I've never heard of one.
they
No.
might, because softball's pretty big with them. If you see them fucking pitch, oh my god, they
Yeah,
fucking.
it's disgusting.
Oh yeah, they
Hardcore.
are ridiculous.
There was that one.
Yeah, I guess they could. Yeah, I was thinking about men's softball. I'm thinking about like the leagues that I played in.
What was that one? What was that one?
Yeah.
Really pretty. Shoot, Jenny Finch. Is her name? Remember?
Yeah.
Man, pull up Jenny Finch. Like this girl was like a softball player, and she was one of the few ones that didn't look dykey. She was pretty fucking hot.
No, a lot of them look hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at her. Look at this girl.
It's pretty fucking amazing when you watch it and you're like, oh my god, they're touching each other's asses.
Well, no, but when you see girls like this, that's okay. But when you see like Butch,
Yeah.
it's not sexy. But look at that. Look how pretty this girl is.
I know.
And this girl could pitch, man. This girl would like. I think she would like hit the clock at like 80 or something. Like that's
More than that.
was it more than that?
More than 90.
No, she didn't hit 90.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she'd never hit 90. No way she hit 90.
The-
Pull it up. There's no way. Because, dude, 70. What do you mean? We're not even close. You can throw roughly 70 miles.
So what do you get 90? The equivalent of a low 90s fastball.
Yeah, because it's only 60 feet away.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it must be like an aspirin. But this girl, you know what? I never really watched have any of you guys ever watched a softball game?
Yeah.
Women's softball game?
Yeah, when there's nothing on, it's pretty exciting, to watch. It's like amazing how fast they pitch and the way that they do it. It's like they're almost bowling, yet it's weird. I've never seen anything on it. But how can you hit that? I couldn't hit that.
No, like I said, I see it. I see college girls do it. I've never sat through a whole game. Maybe I should. Yeah, I like baseball, so I mean, maybe I should. I never watch a WNBA game.
No, it's horrible. It's just not. When you look at the NBA, it's so much talent there. Really, it's amazing. You can sit down and watch a game and this is a great game, even if it's two shitty teams that play good that night with each other. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
but there's nothing like hockey. Hockey is what I love, man.
The Rangers.
The Rangers. They got to win tonight. So
that's tough with their.
Are they down 3-0?
They need
2-1. They're down 2-1. They should be up 2-1. They fucking missed it like an open net. One of the guys.
They should have won.
Game.
They should have won game one. They should have won game one.
Yeah.
When they lost that, it's awful because when I saw that, I was like, they're gonna lose the series because of that one game. You need game one. They need game one.
Game one, it changes everything.
Team of Carolina.
Yeah, it's home field after that. It's amazing, and it's like fucking, if they can win tonight, they have a really good chance. I think they're gonna win tonight.
The fact that it has to go back home to Carolina, that's what's scary. The fact that it has to go back home there, and that they play unconscious there, like they're so good.
Yeah, well, the fans are into it because they're fucking a bunch of hillbillies and they're fucking out for a night and they just fucking make a lot of noise because they think they're at a tractor race or something, It's amazing. They're so excited. They don't know anything about hockey. They're just happy to be out of the house. Oh, we got a team.
is that how they all sound? We got a hockey team.
We're going to go support our local team tonight.
Sounds like NASCAR.
That too. That's
fun.
Not a
sport.
Not a sport.
Not a sport. It's come on. I drive. I can go faster if I want, and I just can't because the cops won't allow me to. You're going in a circle in a car. Oh, that is amazing.
It's dangerous.
It's so what? So is driving on a fucking highway with everybody texting and fucking drinking. And getting high like us.
And that was just your yesterday.
I'm going to agree with Bob on that one. It's it's a sport. Apparently, the Indy 500 and the Daytona is a big trophy. It's a big event. But yeah, I guess it's not really a sport. That one isn't. You're just kind of driving and that's it. Well, there's talent there. The pit crew's got to be good. I mean, there's talent there.
That's talent. To change a tire that fucking fast and you're not Puerto Rican. That's amazing.
Just I wanted to know. This isn't Ed shouldn't get the vitriol on all of this. Right? I mean, I'm sorry, I end up getting it. But
No, you
yeah,
shouldn't. No,
everyone
you
should listen.
shouldn't.
Everyone should listen to the whole show and expect this coming out of the Reverend Bob Levy's mouth.
Hey, it's comedy. It's just come on. Everyone's got to calm down. It's like let's get back to funny and just stop being babies. The fucking one guy on the Yankees got suspended for 1 day because he called some guy on the one team.
Jackie Robinson.
He
Yeah.
called him.
Jackie.
He goes, "I'm the next Jackie Robinson." So I guess he goes, "All right, Jackie."
Yeah.
And now it's a racist thing. How the fuck does this happen? I mean, it's unbelievable.
Apparently, they have bad blood. It's weird. Apparently, they got into a fight like a couple of weeks ago.
No. He was talking to the reporter, and he was like, "I've called him that before." He's like, "I played on different teams." He's like, "We were cool." He's like, "I don't know what happened where he just took offense to it." He's I felt bad for Josh. He's like, "I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize. I've called it. I've called him that before. It's he's never had a problem with it. We've always kind of laughed about it, and now he kind of took it. He kind of for some reason he got salty about it. So Josh Donaldson. I mean, let's be real. Josh Donaldson's probably a dick. I mean, that guy's probably an asshole. I mean, holy fuck, he's been on 7 different teams. Like that guy obviously is a dick, and he gets under people's skin. But
what was their altercation about?
That he called him Jackie.
No. This was like a couple of weeks ago. They got into an altercation. This was this is what they said on SportsCenter. They said that a couple of weeks ago they got into an altercation.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. The Yankee guy would not let him drink from the water fountain.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
No, it's just so stupid. It's like not like it's like you know what I mean. Everybody's come a long way in the world. Just imagine how it was. Like you know what I mean. Like you had to drink from a certain fountain. You couldn't. You know what I mean? You couldn't do so many things. Everybody's come to realize everybody's won, and now you're trying to throw it back like everybody's throwing insults. Nobody's throwing insults. You know what I mean? It was the furthest thing from his mind. If you call yourself Jackie Robinson, then people you fuck up, they're gonna go, nice one, Jackie. It's just
exactly. That's exactly it. I mean,
I don't get why they call it, racism. I really don't. I mean, as far as I know, there's only one sentient race on this planet.
What's that?
Human beings, right? I mean, there's no. I mean, you say racism because somebody's skin color, but that's not their race. Their race is the human being, right?
Well, it could also be the 100-yard dash. That could be their race if they didn't have any time. The 100-yard, that's a sport. Come on, stop it.
When we post this, let's find out what our listeners think. I'm telling you, that's when you guys listen. Just if there's anything you're gonna comment on, that's it, guys. I want to see. Is it a sport? It's a sport. We'll find out. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and our listeners think it's wrong, I'm wrong. That's how that's going to.
There's a plus 150 on Ed being wrong.
Oh, shut up. All right. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to another crazy, fun-filled episode of Comics on Cannabis. Oh wow! It just doesn't stop at this show, does it? It is fun, and just let you guys know, we hit a milestone on our downloads. We want to thank you for that so much on Buzzsprout. It's tremendous. We do love you guys, and we know we value your choice, letting us share our lives with you. Car, work, online, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's amazing, you guys, that everyone that downloaded us. The milestone was great, so we appreciate that. If you want to continue to hang with us, please do so at comicsOnCannabis.com. Follow us on Instagram at comicsOnCannabis. Until next time, guys, thanks for listening and smoke happy.
And get my hot sauce, my blue cheese.
Oh, wait a minute! Before we even let that go, hold on. You know what? You're right. So before we even let you go further with that, Bob has a it's a blue cheese hot sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
Came right out of a woman's crack.
Silk City hot sauce, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? Let's keep this going for 2-3 minutes more. Why and or where, Bob, did this come about?
Well, we talked about it a while ago, and he goes, "I just want to get the right." You know what I mean? The right stuff to mix together perfectly because it's like a hot sauce and it's got blue cheese in it. And he says it goes with almost everything, which is amazing. So, you can put it on anything except for a steak. I wouldn't put it on maybe, but,
So, And we can get it right now, right? Anybody can get it right now?
You can get just dry wings and just dip it in that. You're ready to go.
Yeah, you don't need, no more blue cheese. If you want blue cheese, you can put more, but whatever you want to do, but it's good. Check it out. And if you use the code Levy, you get 15% off.
15% off if you use the code Levy. You know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna have a tasting. I'm going to get it. We're going to have a tasting. Bang, you down with that?
Get some wings.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we can do a hot ones with the Silk City hot sauce.
Nice.
They have so much. You check out their stuff. They have so many different kind of hot sauces in there. They do it with comedians a lot, and it's really amazing stuff.
So silkcityhotsauce.com. Use code Levy for 15% off. We're going to be trying it very soon. I'll be purchasing it this week. So make sure you guys grab it. And when you smoke, when you get the munchies, make sure you grab some of that Silk City hot sauce. You think of Bob and you enjoy. You don't have to put it in somebody's ass. You don't have to eat it out of anyone's ass crack.
But it's more fun that way.
It's more fun that way. But enjoy it, guys. So until then, we'll see you next week.